Who is the captain of your life? This is Hanok from the New Acropolis School of Applied Philosophy. You know, we are going through some difficult times now. This is not an easy time. Many people are depressed, anxious, many of us are quarantined, and this time is tough for everybody. And underlying many of those feelings and difficulties is a subtle feeling of lack of control. It's like we cannot control the situation, we cannot control our lives, or so it seems, like we did before. And this is something I wanted to talk with you about shortly, because the feeling of lack of control, of not being in control over our lives, is actually an illusion, and it's the enemy, I would say, not less than the coronavirus itself. I wanted to take together inspiration from someone who knows how it is to be confined and not to be able to move. I'm talking about Nelson Mandela, who was in prison for 27 years. And I wondered, what helped him? How could he be all this time in prison and still be who he was and keep his spirits up? And he got inspiration from a poem that I'm going to read to you. Maybe some of you know it. And I also know that some of you don't have patience to hear the poem. So I urge you to listen and to really listen so you can get inspiration too. It's a William Ernest Henley poem called Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Really wonderful poem. And it's here to remind us that no virus, even though the coronavirus, can take ourselves from ourselves. We have our dignity. We are who we are. And our spirit is stronger than our physical bodies. The virus can confine our movement, can even get us sick, but it can never take who we are. So I urge you, like I urge myself, to remember this and not lose ourselves in the process. It's okay if we take precautions, if we safeguard our bodies, but let's safeguard our emotions, our mental state, and also our spirit. And also remember, you are not alone.